Gamers, I'm Victor here, back on the Legend of Trails and Hotel 3 boats, and one last go. Today we're probably gonna die, most likely, because I tried dying this boss on last time, at the end of the video, and this is quite annoying. I want to see what's up that path though. We're down on Total Alley. So if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, let's money, kick some damn ass, because it's gonna be fun. I knew it.
Oh, what a wonderful looking treasure chest.
Well, we got Magus. What? We just got a magic watch. Sweet! Ooh, that is sweetness. Alright, hold on while I'm set up here. Alright, let's take you out, replace you with, oh my god, that's not my characters. Okay, we'll bring P in. And we're gonna take Elliot out, replace him with, Instructor Sarah. Yeah, good. Let's rumble.
Do be careful, that enemy's strong. Danger levels high. Watch out.
Read your feet. Link it back up with Z. Spirit Unification!
Spirit Unification! It's my turn.
I do have light speed, right? Dude, that thing's fine to use! Oh my god, they're outrageous. Yes, I can use it. Excellent.
Shit! It's down!
It's mine.
Good job, Pete.
Let's go.
Blade Dancer!
Ha! Let's go.
Let's go.
Pete, go with conceal and win!
Sneaking mission. Start. All right.
Pixar, activate!
Time barrier. Break.
Full power!
My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now! Ha! Ashen slash! Mortal leaves!
I love that move!
Let's do this. Now! Yoink. Ah! Now for the finish. Lethal Crusade!
Behold, the dual blades of Vander.
We gotta save Ash and LTM. We'll take LTM. Ash, he got like them on us. But we'll say we have to.
Ragnar, strike!
Not that damage.
My turn.
Good thing I had that in stock. Alright, everyone looks good. No, we should use it. No, I've really been wasting it. Doing that one. Let's help back up.
I appreciate it.
There we go. Nice.
Let's go.
Heal. Alright. Let's go. Not yet. Run out of time. Dude,
it's my turn.
Not doing enough. I want to go Golden Dragon. I don't know why don't tell me all that. Dang it! Power's offline. Dang it! I hate that.
Let's go.
Let's go. Ha! Very well.
Swapping out.
My apologies.
At least the yarn.
Leave it to me.
Feel heavily again.
Right. Shine over us all. Got it.
No, she's back. Excellent. I don't want to waste it. Ah! No, you don't. We do a lot of damage. It's not enough to kill him.
Here I go!
Quick stop, quickly!
Time barrier! Break! Got it. Now!
Finally!
An opening!
Yes! Yeah! Now! It's mine!
See what this move is!
I'm up!
Activate Gold Dragon!
Roar! Gold Dragon Formation! Let's go! Ha! It's down!
It's mine! Got it. Sha. Ha. It's down!
An opening! It's my turn! Yeah!
Come on!
Now!
It's mine! Leave it to me. Huh. Now! It's mine! Let's go.
18 grand. We can probably do it.
Now!
An opening!
Hell, everything you got!
Let's do this. Now!
3 ults to take it down, no problem.
Yoink. Ah!
Come
Now for
on,
the
you got
finish.
this, you guys.
Lethal Crusade!
Get this ugly creature out once and for all. Whoa. $5 grand and it's gonna be close.
This is my secret weapon. Holy light, gather in my bow. Take this. Gabriel, arrow.
Whoa.
Repent for your sins.
Final move.
My mind is clear.
See you later.
My blade empty. Now!
Goodbye.
Ha! Seventh flash! Shredded leaves!
I love that move. Goodbye.
This is the blade of the 8 leaves.
And I'm back XP. Diablo. Wait, Diablo? Ah, cool. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Give me that paycheck. Alright, that's it. Alright, let's get out of here. Head to the cathedral. Don't know what I'm gonna meet up with, I have no clue. Maybe the ones on the other real games, maybe? That'd be kinda cool. It would kinda make sense? No, wait, not really, because they were telling that Birdcage thing. Me out. I want to tell me I did it. Interesting. Alright, let's go.
This past week on Raw, Selena has said there should be an asterisk next to the victory for Humberto Carrillo. I think he was talking to you. Well, it was a miscommunication nonetheless, and now Carrillo hooking the top rope. Oh, nice elbow by Humberto.
Okay, let's go.
Humberto, whose chest is already starting to light up red.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I already feel it coming. Shoot, I need to find a hotel. Crap. Oh no, it is in I remember. We went there, we went there. Well, I could just double check. It won't take that long. Yeah, I don't know, folks. We're coming towards the end of the game. Kinda makes sense, sadly. Come on. Oh, they're here. Oh boy. Okay, shop. Nobody near. Alright. Yeah, here. I'm Cabby ain't got anything there. I got it. Wait. Oh. Cool. That's where we need to go. Let's go hero pass to make sure I don't miss any optional side quests. Try to get out of the way because you know me. I like kicking ass. Okay, it's fun. Doesn't look like there's anything. No, but we'll just quickly double check. Hey, no, I think it is. Hold up.
Andrade very close to that 5-count, broke on 4.5 of the damage done, and Andrade follows up quickly.
Andrade coming after that chin of Humberto. He told me earlier today, he said Humberto's got so much glass in his jaw, he's
Oh.
a chandelier.
I want to ask you about Andrade here. You mentioned the first loss he suffered on Raw. Does that set a setback to a superstar? Is that the back of his mind?
Of course, what you think. Anytime you get a loss, it's a setback. Same thing. And I know any setback.
Oh, get some information. Oh, they actually locked up shop. Damn. Alright, let's go in here.
And you know all week long. Andrade
Dang it!
blaming Selena.
That's part of everyone questioning the relationship.
Oh, head beneath. No, 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 no. I don't want that.
Andrade get back on their winning ways tonight.
Let's go airport.
Right back to
Just want to make sure I don't miss any jobs. I've done all of them. Well, I might miss one, but that'll be about it.
To a dynamic and powerful wrestler. You put them
But like right now, I'm being smart and
everybody is the same
duh.
height when they're on their back, and that's exactly what Andrade's doing right now.
Carrillo now.
Aha, look at that, folks.
Still filing into the target center. Carrillo trying to muster any sort of offense, and now a little separation has been created.
No glass in that jaw. He's okay.
Carrillo so much taken out of it thus far.
A side drop of the simple game.
Sakuri, no one there.
Yeah, it's Taylor Schmidt.
One step ahead.
And that's the difference. I mean, these are both great athletes, but one just has just that big of a ring IQ.
Carrillo to land on his feet, comes in, hurricane around
Oh.
and takes Andrade off his feet. And can Carrillo now muster together some offensive moves?
He's
Taking a lot of punishment.
he better.
Oh, Andrade pumping over to the floor.
Oh, this could be the break he needs.
This could indeed be the break for Carrillo to get back into the match here at TLC.
Cool. What else right here?
Right now, I don't like it to be
Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair with the Kabuki Warriors. Tables, ladders, and chairs match for the women's tag team titles. What a night it's gonna be.
WWE TLC pay-per-view streaming live on WWE
Okay.
tonight, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. As always,
On,
WWE
folks.
Network is free for new subscribers.
And a tag team match still to come for the WWE
well.
Tag Team titles, but right now Andrade has been in control. Joe Carrillo has been able to get out of the gates.
And that's exactly what Andrade wants to happen.
Whoa!
Oh, well, that's something from her. Now, what's he want me to do for a job?
Start to shift. For Carrillo, high cross body connects on Andrade.
Oh, you have something
Swing
interesting.
and a miss, connects on the second roundhouse.
That is different level athleticism in order to swing that kick through, continue the momentum, make contact on the second way around. Not many people can do that in this world.
And look at this standing moonsault, no one there. And nice reversal by Andrade.
That is ring IQ. Great presence of mind by Andrade.
Andrade has had a counter for a counter on Carrillo in this matchup.
Sometimes you just try to be a little too cute. I think that's what happened there. Oh, look out now.
You see Andrade now. With Carrillo in his sights.
Watch it, watch it.
Carrillo just charged in.
Oh, Ultimate Blade, here we go.
That's off the prize.
And now Carrillo. He's been feeling the energy
For me.
all night long.
Watch out here.
Carrillo looking to take to the air. Whoa!
If I'm not mistaken, Andrade
Oh, shit.
looking the worst for
This
wear.
is going to get sweet.
Feeling the effects of this match.
We just got ourselves a new blade. Hell yeah.
TLC Andrade's right shoulder off the mat. Take a look at this moments ago. Boom! Right under the jaw. And then following that up flawlessly, effortlessly flying through the air was Humberto Carrillo.
Almost right in our laps here.
Wow.
And Joe, you know how dangerous momentum can be inside that ring, and Carrillo's got it all right now. Carrillo, sidesteps. Andrade, nice forearm. Carrillo now, what's on his mind?
The Yuta Sobasu.
I hope he's not trying to be too cute.
Missile drop kick connects.
There is no planned defense
Cover!
for that.
Cover! And another
Dude, we got ourselves a new blade.
How devastating, guys, would a loss be for Andrade again here tonight?
It would be, but you know what? Look at Andrade right now. Tough as nails in there, with enough presence of mind to still kick out. He's very much in this fight.
Huh.
You know one thing? If Andrade loses again to Alberto, he'll never want to see Alberto again.
Humberto Carrillo.
It's a byproduct, really.
Will we have high reward for Carrillo tonight? There are tables, ladders, and chairs.
Not a good idea.
Too much time.
Yep. Oh, man. There's that jaw again. Oh.
Andrade, who has felt embarrassed over the last week, seems to have a little extra fire at this moment. Trying to find a different gear, but what a...
Wait, you can now process Black Diamond or... Oh my god.
That he has power. I mean, he's going out there, he's consistently beating Andrade in these firefights. We're going to see who gets the better of this up here. Oh, and that does not look good.
No. Oh, no, don't do this. Andrade!
Oh, dude, I don't want to... Wait. How do I...
That's it.
Oh. Not one? Okay, that was only enough for one.
Look at Zelina's face.
Ooh, baby! Give me a puppy! We have into the final form for our blade.
Redemption tonight and another kick out. How did Carrillo kick out of this? Look at this one more time.
Oh, man, this is a mudstone.
Perfectly placed
All
by
right.
Andrade.
No drops here.
Just over 22 minutes
where was that
away
area?
from
Did that
TLC
one.
beginning.
Did that one.
And it could be just
That,
moments away
that.
from Andrade putting away Carrillo. Carrillo counters.
That. Okay,
Andrade
and
with
okay.
that
And
feet.
we got
That
nothing
kick
else we
swing
do.
finally.
Let's
Second
go.
one didn't miss.
We do all our jobs.
On the elbow.
Hope pray for the best.
Carrillo now. Beating it Andrade. What a clothesline. Both
Here we
men
go.
down.
Side jobs. Yep.
Live rounds tonight.
The Heimdall Cathedral.
It feels oddly quiet around here. Let's go inside after we've finished any other business we have.
Right there. Let's check if Sharon's here. She's gone. I saw an image while I logged into the game, folks, and it didn't look good. It showed Sharon back with Ouroboros. I hope I'm wrong.
The anticipated rematch from this past week. Oh, and a right foot gets up for Andrade.
And this is where Andrade's dangerous. When he's desperate, when his back's against the wall.
Oh! He's desperate now.
What a kick by Carrillo, and now Carrillo could be looking for
Uh-oh. Damn!
These guys are determined to outdo each other coming off that top rope.
Andrade to the body. Andrade just trying to swing any mustard he's got left. And now Carrillo, another kick to the face. How in the world? And take a look at the left. Look at the welts forming on Andrade as Carrillo trying to drag Andrade into position. We're here.
That's just too much fun.
Oh, backdrop. Guys, do you necessarily know what Carrillo was looking for there? Was quite awkward, but now Andrade double knees.
That could be all she wrote.
Andrade into the counter. The counter Carrillo again able to kick out. And frustration King's got to be building inside not only Zelina but also Andrade.
Building inside me.
Andrade now.
How this young man keeps kicking out.
Looking for that hammerlock DDT.
And here comes the equalizer.
Whoa.
Not again.
No way.
Much like we saw this past week on Raw. Carrillo now goes out like the counter. It's counter. Shoulders down. Carrillo kicks out. Andrade now. Right back in with a suplex.
I was having deja vu there for a minute.
See, look at the adjustment, all right? They don't make the same mistakes twice.
Well, history did not repeat itself yet. And now, wait a minute now. Carrillo from behind. Carrillo now trying to muster some more offense. Again, Carrillo going all the way to the top rope with Andrade.
This could get dangerous.
What is on Carrillo's mind?
Andrade's eyes cut. I don't think he can see very well.
Carrillo.
Oh.
No.
Inverted Hurricane Rana. What? That's got to be it. Carrillo now quickly sailing back to the top.
Whoa.
Moonsault connects. Carrillo cover. Count. Carrillo victorious again. presence of mind to hit this picture-perfect moonsault.
And look at that distance that he covers.
Oh.
Basically impressive.
The height, the landing, and another impressive outing by Humberto Carrillo.
Damn!
Now he's knocked off Andrade in back-to-back matches. Twice.
Holy shit! Here we go.
Andrade. Oh no, look out. There may be more repercussions.
Wait, what was?
I think Andrade just says, I'm through with you, Zelina. He's blaming her again. Well,
Let's
I
go.
don't necessarily know. I think Zelina and Andrade will be able to get back on the right page, but for tonight, it's all about Carrillo.
Interesting. So we still have 2 more events. Okay. Let's still check out this one.
What an amazing performance by both men here tonight on the kickoff show as the WWE Universe, the fans continue to file into the Target Center. We are in an ice-cold Minneapolis, Minnesota outside, but it is red hot, as you just saw, inside. Now, later on tonight on TLC, Bray Wyatt is the Universal Champion. The Miz is
Oh,
taking it
okay,
upon
that's
himself
kind of short.
to not only stop
Oh,
whatever this
what
is,
the hell happened to all that stuff?
champion as well, but also try and find out
Alright, now we are all the way this way.
mind games have led us.
Swear I've made me run much more around here. I'm gonna lose my mind. Actually, before we do that, on save first. So we got bad button.
Miz TV. And my guest
We were doing down that Monster easily, which I was happy about that. It was only here once. Luckily, we went for one with big moves, so we got like stun lock it type deal, which is good for us.
Bray Wyatt, Daniel Bryan has virtually disappeared.
What's going on over here?
I've never liked Daniel Bryan, but I will find out what happened. Yowie wowie! Trust me on this one, Miz. You don't want to know. Right.
Oh boy.
Coming, play with me at TLC. I don't think he's gonna be there.
That's it there. Alright. Well, we took out all the dogs I can find, so. Now to the cathedral. Let's go! Now who will we meet? Let's find out. Now I'll say, alright, before we proceed, I'll tell you. Yeah, here you go. The story will proceed upon entering all additional change elements. Wait, challenge elements. I already did them all, so. I don't know them up, but okay. Here we go. Now to the end of the block scene. Now, or is it working on this end? Yeah, it's working.
So, you've arrived at last.
Oh, when did you get here?
Yes, it's good to see you all again. Please, come in. They're waiting for you just over there.
They? Me?
Ah, I'm glad you all finally made it.
So I
The
guess
church
I'll-
has decided this issue now merits the attention of the Congregation for the Sacraments. As such, the Archbishop and all the staff here have been moved to another location.
There's a line that you don't cross. Bray Wyatt crossed that line. Bray Wyatt brags that he's changed superstars. But you know, I'm a changed man too. I'm the father of two.
Thank you for all your diligence, Rosine. I'd feel much better if you were to stand watch over the front door now, just in case.
Yes, understood. Leave it to me.
Okay.
Let me introduce you. This man is a member of the Gralsritter, a division of the Septian Church. He's the second in command, in fact. Thomas Lysander. He holds the seat of Second Dominion and is sometimes known by his title, the Partitioner.
Miz, I can see how much you
Oh boy.
You want to come and play with me now?
You can train yourself not to feel love.
You okay, sweetheart?
Now allow me to introduce you. This man is one of the Gralsritter's 12 Dominion.
Wait, what?
The successor to the 8th Dominion, Gaius Warzel.
Whoa.
Let me in.
Yeah, a lot happened all at once.
You better be giving me a
After graduating from Thors, I returned to Nord and began observing the struggle between Erebonia and Calvert. However, I began to feel something dark and sinister carried on the winds of the plateaus. I consulted my father and the chief, and eventually my old teacher, Father Barkhorn, came to visit. You might remember the name. He was the traveling priest we chased after during the Civil War. But it turns out, he was also the 8th Dominion of the Grolsritter, with the title the Roaring Lion. He was an extremely skilled knight who investigated the Salt Pale in Northumbria and trained Brigadier General Bardius. Apparently, he was worried and came to Nord to check up on me.
Whoa.
He explained to me that what I had been sensing was called the Gale of Ruin. I'm not sure why I'm able to sense it. Maybe it's because I'm a descendant of those who fought alongside the Lionheart Emperor. I mentioned this to him and he came to a realization, but then it happened. A Calvardian ship that broke past the 7th Armored Division attacked my village. My father was away at the time. I fought back in an attempt to protect my family, but it was no use. Right as I prepared myself for death, my teacher threw his huge body in the way to protect me. And as he lay there dying, he passed his stigma onto me. Across the nearly 1,000-year history of the Grolsritter, its highest-ranking members have each borne one of 12 sacred markings. This was one of those markings.
Whoa.
You had a good run. Like I say, like I said, I've been around here a long time. That's what the Miz do. I mean, he steps up when somebody needs, when you need to call somebody to do anything. Miz is the guy to babysit your kids. Miz is the guy to have a fight with Bray Wyatt. Miz is the guy. Seriously, I'm trying to say.
Well, the Miz is, we all know, the Miz is very strong and stands up in his convictions, stands up for what he believes in. You know, I will say I do not condone Bray Wyatt messing with the Miz's family, but this has triggered the Miz to a depth that I don't.
Wow, that's insane. That definitely answers why we didn't get in contact with him. That definitely answers that question.
You don't live nowhere near Texas. That's the problem. You know.
Well, this could be a blessing in disguise. If Miz comes out.
Now, does this mean he's got power back?
Than he already is. As we continue to count down the top of the hour, the WWE tables, ladders, and chairs kickoff shows brought to you by Grubhub. Hungry? Tag team meal time.
Grandmother! Stop hiding! Come out already! You're the one who called us here in the first place, aren't you? I only hid myself so as not to interrupt your discussion.
Is he gonna be a Phantom Pie? That'd be pretty cool.
One competitor. It's one person that challenges your skill set. And I feel, Mr. Murphy, that you are...
Indeed. But you may simply call me Rose. I had you all gather here for one reason. To explain to you the background between the Hexen clan and the church.
Oop.
Because even beyond this, beyond TLC, Buddy Murphy, I feel you and I...
It's not as though we don't believe in Adios. There have been some differences in opinion over the years, but we and the church have worked together on a number of occasions.
For example, during the War of the Lions, or the vampire incident in the Middle Ages. Not to mention the fight against the Dark Dragon 800 years ago.
But all that was just Rose sticking her nose into other people's business.
Legend has it, Emperor Dreikel's camp was once visited by a good witch, and the novel Red Moon Rose features a vampire hunter affiliated with the church who was, in truth, the true ancestor of the vampires. The woman you now see before you was both of these people, even if she looks a bit different.
800 or so. However, you should know that my situation is somewhat unique. All other witches are normal humans, except, of course, for the fact that they are all descendants of those who once guarded the Septarian of Fire.
Ooh. Interesting. Wait, does summon gifts? Oh, I wonder. That'd be kind of cool just for a reference.
I like Buddy Murphy saying, "Hey, I'm your guy. I'm gonna go out here and show everybody exactly what I'm made of." And I like it, and I like the dynamics of it. Two young guys got a chance to come out here and steal the show.
This story's getting nuts, and I love it.
Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet, Phantom of the Opera. They really
Strong references.
Yeah, I think that match could, as you say, steal the show. And then, of course, comes up later on tonight. TLC kicks off at the top of the hour, 7 Eastern, right here on the WWE Network. On the other side, you sit. Go home.
Okay.
Grubhub, America's leader.
Yeah, about Monster, yada yada yada.
Introducing Perks, millions of dollars in deals and free food nationwide. Download the Grubhub app today and see the perks waiting for you.
Oh.
The TLC Kickoff Show continues here on the WWE Network. We're going to continue to count down to the top of the hour. Do not forget, coming up tonight right after TLC,
Yeah, but I fought them way too many times. They're annoying.
with the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, as he goes one-on-one with the WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg right tonight, right after TLC.
All right, well, we are approaching the end of a decade, and no one should be rolling into this new year without their WWE Network subscription, because guess what, everybody? Tonight, that is the only way you're going to be able to watch TLC tables, ladders, and chairs. So right now, you have one job. It will only take but a minute. Head on over to WWENetwork.com and sign up, because TLC is free for new subscribers, and here is all the things you can expect to see tonight.
We know that Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair came into 2019 with goals. One of those goals has to be a champion heading into 2020.
Damn, this again. I love it.
To take on the Kabuki
The
Warriors.
Septarian of Fire and Earth.
Do not mess with the Mrs. Family. That is exactly what Bray Wyatt did, leading the A-lister to come face-to-face with the Universal Champion tonight. So will he make it alive to rejoin his wife and daughters in LA, or will he regret not running when he had the chance from Bray Wyatt?
How about Rusev, Bobby Lashley? Ooh, 1 in 3 months it has been. Now, Bobby Lashley said earlier tonight right here on the Kickoff Show,
Oh.
Lana not only doesn't hold him back, but he actually helps, or she helps him. We'll see how much he
Holy beast. Oh, lovely.
And the Viking Raiders have beat just about every team.
Quagmire the Divine Wolf.
Who is going to be great?
Wow.
The Raw Tag Team Champions in their open challenge.
And we just heard from Aleister Black. He is ready to go. Buddy Murphy always ready. These two one-on-one.
Okay.
And who's to say
I think we're in trouble.
what they're going to pull off together?
And the Revival lead their way out today well, but how are they going to fare when ladders are brought into the equation? The New Day putting their SmackDown Tag Team titles on the line tonight against the Revival.
And finally,
Uh-oh.
Keith Corbin
I think we're in trouble.
ladders and chairs match. Now, Keith Corbin
In the beginning, this land housed two of the Septarian. The Arc Rouge, Septarian of Fire and wielder of fierce power. The Lost Zem, Septarian of Earth and bearer of unyielding endurance. Each assumed the form of a colossal guardian and went about granting boons and performing miracles for its people. For a few centuries, the land of Erebonia prospered, but eventually, its people began to vie for power and control. The Septarians had always granted their people's wishes, but now, their peoples each wished for the other's destruction. And so, the two colossi began fighting. Their battle ravaged the earth and split the sky, devastating the entire region. The humans tried to stop them, but it was in vain. The Septarians' fight continued 1,000 days, scorching the land black.
Wow.
When the battle ended at long last, it was a tie. Exhausting their power in one final strike, the two Septarian were blown away, left as nothing but empty shells. Yet the tale did not end there.
Wait, what?
The power expelled by each Septarian collided and became one, resulting in the creation of an entirely new entity.
The Divine Knights.
The Great One, the Septarian of Steel. It was an existence created from the union of fire and
Makes sense.
earth. It was beyond anything else in this realm. It was the ultimate source of power. Though things seemed fine at first, the survivors of the war soon realized the eternal conflict within it. They knew this conflict would cause it to grow ever more unstable, and that it was not something that could be handled by mankind.
With the Holy Beast's assistance, The kins of fire and earth joined together to see the Great One sealed away. However, each of their attempts ended in failure. Left with no other options, they resorted to their final plan. The Great One would remain whole in the higher plane, yet its physical incarnation in this world split into numerous shards.
Let me guess.
It was this final gambit that saw disaster averted.
Indeed. Their combined efforts bore fruit. The kin of Earth created 7 vessels, while the kin of Fire split the Great One's power and infused each vessel with a part of it.
Let me guess. The Divine Knights. Yep. Called
7 dolls in the form of knights, each bearing the Great One's power. The Divine Knights.
We've seen 6, I think. Yeah, we called the original one, the one that went berserker.
Roman Reigns, always cool, calm, collected. Kind of a quiet confidence, I would say. But King Corbin has taken him to the humiliation that I even have problems watching. Do you think we're going to see a side of Roman Reigns tonight that we haven't seen before?
I think most definitely. I mean, that was
damn
terrible.
I've seen, in a long, long time. And number one, the big guy is not the guy to play with.
Wait, alright. Oh.
900 years ago, Heimdall was a small city of only about 50,000 people. However, it was one of the burgeoning centers of culture for the region. The Septian Church had finished construction on the Heimdall Cathedral, and there were plans to develop the city even further. But it was then the Dark Dragon appeared, blanketing Heimdall in miasma and transforming it into a city of the dead. Emperor Astorius chose to lead his people south and made St. Ark the new capital of Erebonia.
In helping Emperor Astorius deal with this crisis, the Hexen clan and gnomes each suffered substantial losses. The Hexen clan lost its elder, and the gnomes their holy beast. And so ended their alliance. The final time they spoke would be a century later. It was when Emperor Hector awakened the Vermilion Knight to reclaim Heimdall from the Dark Dragon. He did so at the urging of the chief of the gnomes and the new elder of the Hexen clan, myself. However, the Emperor fell to the Dark Dragon's miasma, and the Vermilion Knight to its curse. The Emperor's son had the chief of the gnomes and myself seal the cursed knight deep below the Imperial Palace.
Whoa.
That would be the last act our 2 clans performed together. I do not know why, but the gnomes cut off contact with our clan and hid themselves away. In the 800 years that followed, whenever war struck Erebonia, a divine knight would enter the stage, demonstrate its might, then vanish. I was certain the gnomes were involved, yet all we could do was guide awakeners on the proper course.
Wait, where are we going? I wasn't done. How does that work?
This unending pattern reached its most fevered peak 250 years ago during the War of the Lions. The false Emperor Orthros unearthed the cursed Vermilion Knight, and a mercenary under Prince Lucius' employ awakened the Palatinate Knight. Prince Dreichels found the Ashen Knight, and Liane, the Argent Knight. The 4 awakened at once, made for a grand war indeed.
Whoa! Yep, there he hit that one. Whoa.
Why did you bother about the telephone when you have your phone?
Whoa. This is getting nuts. And I'm loving it.
Hello there, friends! And season's greetings! You know, as the holidays approach and 2019 comes to a close, it's that time of year when we all need to pause for a moment and reflect on the type of person that we've been for the past year. We all ask ourselves, did we make friends? You want my idea? The Kabuki Warriors create enemies, and the Kabuki Warriors continue to be thorns in the side of the Queen and Becky Lynch. Did we hurt? King Corbin is held back by humiliating Roman Reigns. Did we heal? We've been naughty. Now I have a chance to join a new family. Together all the kids. Home for the holidays. Yeah, but not just that. I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard. There's a line that you don't cross. Where would I cross that line? Regardless, in the end, we're all the same. We're all human. Well, we never did down here. That's why it's important to remember that everyone, good or bad,
Oh, and
whoa!
whoa.
Everyone needs a little
Whoa. Damn, dang, a long story. Holy crap. Whoa. Yikes, that looks bad.
And now, WWE Supercard Season 6 and Tap Out present WWE Tables Ladders.
Oh. Oh my god. I love how she worded that. That's all it is. Oh shit! That's getting nuts. Black Records. Yeah, how many are there? Beat everything content all of them. Okay.
When the sacrifice is made and the ancient blood flows, the path to the Grawl of Erebos shall open.
Uh-oh.
When the tainted holy beast is pierced by the blade of World's End, and its blood fills the Grawl, the great twilight shall fall upon the land.
Think we're in trouble. Yeah, I don't know what that was for. The Primal Ground. Uh-oh. Should we first go get Milliam, Altina, and Ash? Wouldn't that be a smart move? Wait, Million servant of the Holy Beast? What? Okay, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. Yeah, that was a weaker in the Masters. Oh boy.
Muse?
Is something the matter?
Oh? You realize something?
Right now, we need any straw we can grasp at.
Anything at all could help, no matter how small.
Yes, you're right. That term. Originator Zero. Could that be OZ, perhaps?
That's what the Black Workshop called Milliam and Altina.
Oh no.
They're model numbers.
OZ.
Oh, what are you talking about? So you finally made it.
Hey, Vita!
That voice.
Vita! Ah, so the prodigal granddaughter returns.
Uh-oh, too bad. Yeah, not in spare form or how I want, right?
Misty, Vita.
I heard you had been acting on your own. Nice to see you again, grandmother. Emma, Celine, and Class 7, too. And thank you for mediating, Mr. Lysander.
Oh, don't even mention it. It always breaks my heart to see a family torn apart so.
Vita! Why? You really don't plan on ever coming back, do you?
That's correct. As I said before, my allegiance will forever lie with the Grandmaster. I can't return to you and grandmother. I can never go back to the way I used to be. Just like the Steel Maiden.
I was watching on it.
Seriously, who even is this Grandmaster person?
Bad questions.
I have no clue. But it is clear she is quite taken with them. So do tell, Vita. If you have not decided to return to us, why show yourself now? Has Ouroboros finally decided upon its course of action?
Yes. After our experiments with the 3 ions.
Wait, what?
The 6 other Anguis came to a unanimous decision.
Oh, both my headset's being a little weird. Hold on.
They decided to ignore my warning. They will work with the Chancellor and the Gnomes to bring about the Great Twilight, completing the Phantasmal Blaze Plan.
So that's how it is. The reason Ouroboros was so quiet the past month wasn't because they left Erebonia.
It was to carry out their plan, and determine whether they should work alongside enemies and traitors.
How can that be? If that were the case, it means...
They're all our enemies?
What? I don't know, hold on. Okay, let's go through now.
It's not the cathedral's bell.
Wait, from holding the ball? Uh-oh.
I think I recognize it from Crossbell.
Uh-oh, I think we're in trouble. We're in trouble!
You do?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I remember hearing it right before the incidents in Crossbell, when we were still independent. Oh, the one from the museum!
The bell from Stargazer's Tower?
But the sound's coming from a different direction than the museum.
The Phantasmal Blaze Plan. What a fitting name. I wonder how much of this she foresaw.
That is quite enough mumbling to yourself. If you know what is going on, show us!
It'll be a bit tough without Grianos. I'll need your help, grandmother. Emma, Celine, you too.
Yes! Ugh, I'm not your slave.
That's a queen! Whoa! Oh shit, this is gonna get more nuts. Oh? Uh-oh. No! The Vermilion Palace! Uh-oh. What? Grandma, I'm getting bouncing off of it. Let's look at some home. So we're going back there! Oh, lovely! Wait, why is the bell right there? Uh-oh, we're in trouble now. Big trouble, big trouble. Wait, they got, oh no. Fantasmal Blaze, oh no, they're bringing back, I bet they're bringing back the, Septarian of Fire. Oh no. Wait, that's... No! Don't bring that thing back! Uh-oh, I think we're in trouble. We're in definitely deep trouble. Definitely deep trouble. Yep. It was bad. I know that thing. It looks like they went to the one... Oh, no. Ah. You know it. Why stand there? I don't get... Lecter! I'll kill you later! Can't believe Stan's joined back in with the Ouroboros. What the hell's that about? There's George. I don't see Angie. So I'm assuming she died. Uh-oh.
Now then, let us say we celebrate the continuation of the Phantasmal Blaze plan by ringing in the Great Twilight.
Uh-oh.
I, Enforcer number 0, the Fool, shall play the opening note.
Why have I got to fight all these bosses again? This is gonna be... Uh-oh. We're definitely screwed. Say my book, we're screwed. Don't tell me it wakes it up. But you need that bell to awaken it. And, wait. Imperial Villa, 500 odds point. Wait, what? Uh-oh. That... What the hell is that? Dude, that little stupid shit though! Is that a wolf? Dude, that thing looks gnarly! I like him though! Can we have him? Uh-oh, it woke up. That thing has a major dark aura. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Oh, what now? Okay, that just got a lot worse. Just go on space. Oh, don't tell me. No. Not the Infernal Castle. Not again. That thing was a pain in the ass down there before. Well, technically. And. Uh-oh. And the Dragon's egg. Uh-oh. That's bad. Very, very bad. That thing's huge. I bet it's a great one. It has to be. When we get into its final form. Uh-oh.
Check that out.
Huh. Sure is something.
Damn it!
Well, how about
these guys are gonna be hard to take down. Most of them are like a Mack truck.
The beginning of the end.
And her too. Arn, whatever her name.
Deja vu.
Really, game.
The Grawl of Erebos. Just as the Black Records foretold.
Why about Tina?
The crypt where the great power will be reborn.
Rean. Eustace.
Couldn't have guessed this is how my day would turn out when I woke up this morning.
Let them a big long crap out of you.
Let us begin. It is time. Chief of the Gnomes and head of the workshop, show me the way. Black Alberic.
Can you guys see his face this time? Sorry, we only saw that like the part of the mouth. Can we see his face? In. There we go. I knew it!
As you wish, my lord.
You son of a... It was that professor we met! Oh. Oh. Well, looks like we got a lot of fights coming up, and there's gonna be hell. We're gonna fight them first, looks like. Yeah, we might be fighting Star Wars first. Oh, they're ready for us. You can tell they're ready for us. We're so dead. We're so dead. Ah! So like a war zone's gonna begin. Let's rumble! Great. So that was the eye I saw then. Oh shit. Dude, this store's insane! And I'm on it! Oh. We're screwed.
Rufus. Millium.
Was that Allie?
Yes. But why?
Boss, Zeno, and Leo.
Azure Siegfried.
And that guy in the lab coat. Isn't that...
The Blazing Demon and the Fool were there as well.
So that's the maiden.
Why?
Yeah, no, I fought her way too much. I don't want to fight her again. Yeah, she saw Sharon there as well.
We just spoke this morning and... What's going on?
Lisa.
That man's name was Lumen or something like that, right? His hair looked different.
Franz Lumen, the first disciple of G. Schmidt, and the deceased husband of the Reinford Group's chairman.
Wait, that wasn't Dado!
Also known as Franz Reinford.
Ah, so he has been lurking in the shadows these past 20 years.
Yes. Perhaps for the sake of working with the Chancellor to engineer this very moment.
Uh-oh.
Elisa.
Snap out of it! Now's not the time! As a bracer, I can't just sit here and let them pull off whatever that Twilight crap is they're planning.
Damn right, let's go!
How about all of you?
She's right. We can't stop here.
We gathered together to do whatever we could to help. Our goal remains unchanged.
Yep, true.
Elisa, let's go.
I think first we need to go get Ash. We're gonna need all the horsepower we can get.
Well, Vita, what will you do now?
Well, I'd like to charge in there alongside the rest of you, mostly out of spite. Unfortunately, I suspect things won't be quite that easy.
What do you...
Something's...
There's a turbulent swirl in the mana.
Uh-oh!
Was that?
Don't tell me who I think it is.
I believe so.
Please believe I killed it before.
Sir Lysander, Sir Gaius, cryptids and magic knights have appeared all over the city.
Wait! What the? Yeah, this ain't fun. Oh, no! What? Dude, I think I'm about to end it here for now, folks, because all hell's gonna break loose. So it's like, if you need family, get on. Thank you all so much. Hope you're great time watching. Holy mother! This story. You know what? I'm gonna do another stream because this game is just so intense. I love it. So if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like button, comment, subscribe. Thank you everyone. Hope to see you in the next one. I'll vlog you out to 3. See you next man. Thank you all for watching. See you later, everyone. Later.